Hey there, golfers. Andrew Rice here. For the last couple of weeks, I've been in South Africa. We've been playing golf in Cape Town, and now we're actually on safari. And we've been traveling with a group of golfers, and we got to have the ability to be able to play together down in Cape Town. And I'm going to be sharing some information with each of the golfers that have participated on our trip. And I wanted to share some of the information I'll be sharing with them with you, and we're going to call them the Safari Sessions. Let's take a look. Hey there, golfers. My name's Andrew Rice. We're on the back deck at Madikwe Hills Safari Lodge here in South Africa. I'm with my good friend Harry. Harry, lovely to have you and your wife join us in South Africa. We are currently on safari, but last week we had the good fortune to play some lovely golf down in Cape Town, and Harry and I got to play some holes together, and I am going to share hopefully some wisdom with Harry that can perhaps help you play some better golf. So what are we going to look for? As we roll Harry's swing for you to have a look. Harry, I want to keep it very simple, okay? And you would agree with my statements here. We need some sizzle on your golf ball, okay? It tends to be a little bit too picky. There's not much when you're hitting irons in the way of a divot. Not that we have to have divots, but we do need that sizzle, that ball really moving off the club face. And the shaft is a little too vertical. There's a little too much loft. Almost as if when you hit a 7-iron, you're turning it into that 8.5 iron, and it's just flying accordingly. Okay, so I'm going to go with one little technical theme and one big overriding theme. If you could take your setup in like you're hitting towards that one alley out there. Okay. So what we see is your tendency is every now and then to get this left shoulder too high, this right shoulder too low. And what does that lead to? A start to the swing where everything gets to the inside too quickly. Shoulders a little too flat. So I'd like to see if we can neutralize this. Okay, that's good right there. Now as we go back, the left shoulder is going to go down. Yes, that's all we're looking for. And Harry's had a number of surgeries, some of them pertaining to being an athlete, just degenerative stuff. And so we're not going to pressure his body too much, but I would like to see a little bit more of this left shoulder down. You see how our umbrella stays straighter as you go back there? Okay, but the big theme, if you could now turn and face the camera for me. Thank you, Harry. Okay, my foot is the golf ball. I want you to make a half a backswing. Okay, and come down. Don't hit it too hard, but I want you to get a sense of what impact's going to feel like. Right. Okay, that body's going to be open, the hands are going to be leading. And so the big practice, the big takeaway I want you to have, Harry, is we're going to look for that sizzle. How can you get that? I'd love to see you make some swings where you're going to go halfway back, halfway through, but the objective is, can you move some dirt? Okay, can you start to get your quota of divots at the club and start to perhaps be less friendly with the superintendent and really get that ball squeezing off the turf? And if you just go, okay, I'm going to learn to do that. Your good friend Jim, you've heard the sound of his shots. He makes some great sounds. He can move some dirt. I'm going to look for you in your practice, and just as a general theme, if you want to get more sizzle, let's go practice sizzle. Okay. A little better setup where the shoulders aren't quite so tilted, a little more neutral, left shoulder down, and then let's see if we can get that compression, one of my favorite words in all of golf. We don't need to get super technical, but just a little better start, a little better setup, and move away in the golf swing, and then the overriding theme is going to be compression, compression, compression. Make sense?
Excellent. Divot mix is not safe.
Yes, divot mix is going to suffer with this one.